One's right, but they're the same.
Yeah, it's probably that computer.
This computer is actually, it's saying it's the 735.
Yeah. I wonder what
Got it, Norm? Okay. Everybody's saying that. A zinger. Okay, let's go. Hannah. Okay, 7:30 folks, we'll call the meeting to order. If you call the roll, please, Trina.
Councilman Sabo?
Present.
Councilman Walford?
Here.
Councilman DeFlippo?
Here.
Councilman Hudson?
Here.
Councilman Strider?
Here.
Councilman Lilly?
Here.
Councilman Reimer?
Here.
Councilwoman Walker?
Here.
Mayor Mullins?
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, Trina. I need a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting, please.
Moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion passes. City's monthly financial statement, Councilman Sabo.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the city's monthly financial statement as presented for filing.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilwoman Walker. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Petitions, communications, and public hearings. Item A, if you'd read the title, please, Trina.
Sorry.
You're fine, take your time.
I don't think she has it in here. She doesn't have it in here.
She doesn't.
No. I just have this. I don't have,
Bear with us, folks. Just 1 second here.
all she has is this. It says an ordinance authorizing non-exclusive lease of public rights of way to the Development Authority for placement and operation of broadband facilities and network.
This is the first reading. Is there a motion to pass this on to a second reading?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by, I'm sorry, I missed that. Is that Councilman Hudson?
Yes.
Okay, Councilman Hudson. Rick, or do you have any comments on this? Pretty simple.
Yeah, this gives, it's basically modeled after what rights we granted to Alpha to put in broadband fiber network in the city right of ways. This is granting it to the Development Authority. The Development Authority voted to accept it if the council approved the lease to them. And they will then lease that broadband infrastructure out to ISP providers so that there's competition and high quality internet service throughout the city.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the floor to pass on to a second reading. Is there any further discussion or questions on this issue? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Straight on to department heads. I'm sorry, consideration of any bids. Councilman Sabo.
Yes, sir, we have one this evening. It's a motion to accept the bid for the construction of Park Place Phase 2. The city engineer and the city manager have reviewed the bids and supporting documentation received from the bidders on the attached bid tabulation, which were sought in accordance with the applicable laws and charter provisions of the city of South Charleston. And after careful consideration, it is the recommendation of the Finance Committee to award the following bid to J.F. Allen in the amount of $13,135,334.75. All items are within the engineer's estimate for this project, and the funds will be available for the 2021 A, pending TIF bond issue.
Is there a
This is
second?
one to accept.
Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Wolford, I believe that was?
Yes.
Okay. Seconded by Councilman Wolford. Any discussion on this issue? Roll call vote, please, Trina.
Councilman Cybold,
Yes.
Councilman Wolford,
Yes.
Councilman DeFlippo,
Yes.
Councilman Hudson,
Yes.
Councilman Strider,
Yes.
Councilman Lilly,
Yes.
Councilman Reimer,
Yes.
Councilwoman Walker,
Yes.
Mayor Mullins.
Yes. Anything else, Councilman Cybold?
That is all we have this evening, sir.
Okay, thank you. Report of department heads. Any department heads have anything? I will ask Gerald. Where you at, Gerald? I'll find you here. There he is. Gerald, would you give everybody just a reminder of the spring cleanup dates, please?
Yes, sir. On April the 24th, it's from Jefferson Road West, which is the Spring Hill area, Ruth Lawn, Coventry Woods, and the Ridges are all on the 24th. And on the May 1st, it's Jefferson Road East, which is the South Charleston area.
And those are Saturdays, and it's from what time to what time, Gerald?
It's from 7 o'clock to 1. We have to be at the dump at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So we'll probably shut down around 12:30.
Okay.
Do we need to call to have it picked up?
No, you just have to get out the curb and we'll get it.
Okay.
This is that day, guys, where they can put out anything. You know, just whatever they got to put it out there, we'll get rid of it. So,
It's only for South Charleston citizens only,
yeah.
not the county.
No. Anybody have any questions on that? Okay, other department heads, anybody got anything?
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
in talking with Michael earlier about this mediation, in the unlikely event that there is a settlement proposal, it says in the instructions that the people that attend have to have settlement authority, and state law and our charter require that the council approve any legal settlement. So it might be good to have a vote to authorize me, Hannah, or you to if there's something that's presented that's a reasonable settlement, to accept it.
So
I doubt that's going to happen.
So if I'm hearing you right, Rick, and Michael could chime in, what we need city council members to do tonight is give the administration the authority to act on the settlement, correct?
Yeah, I think that's a great idea, Rick, because the mediator, in all likelihood, well, the first thing he'll ask if he comes in there is, Mr. Atkinson, do you have authority to act on behalf of the city? Because there'll be a number of parties, there'll be a lot of back and forth and no time for a lot of phone calls or hesitancy. So yes, I think Rick would need the council to vote and approve, or at least provide him consent to act on behalf of the city with respect to any negotiations.
And I would say that it'd be me, the mayor, or Hannah, because there's a couple other meetings that
That's true. I mean, to
have
somebody
tomorrow.
else. Yeah, that's a great point.
that they may have to be the one that's
Right.
in there.
Yeah, maybe somebody might have to pinch hit or somebody's absent during one session. So those three should be clothed with consent and authority to act on behalf of the city.
Well, okay, so council members, is there somebody who would like to make a motion to
So moved.
grant that authority? Thank you, Kathleen. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilman DeFlippo. Any discussions on this? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed. Okay, thank you all for that. Anything else, department heads? I have something, I want to get you guys in here first, so. Anybody? Council members have any questions for department heads? Okay, before we adjourn, I just want to remind everybody about our special meeting. It's, Hannah and Rick, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's the 20th at noon, correct? To lay the levy and and adopt the budget, correct? Okay.
Yes, yes, that's correct.
So please make a note of that. We definitely got to have a quorum. I know everybody's, a lot of you are working and things like that, so, but please, try to make time to do it. But if anything else, we just need to make sure we have a quorum. It won't take 5 minutes. I mean, it takes about as long to call the rolls as it does to do the voting. So it shouldn't take very long at all. We'll do it at noon. Again, it's April 20th.
And, can we have a Zoom link to attend it remotely?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. We'll do it just like we do at council meetings. We'll set it up in a Zoom meeting. Yes.
How about the rec center update? Where are we?
Sean.
Still currently waiting on the rest of the brokers to come in. Yeah, I am being told that if certain breakers come in, we can get them hooked up and at least get the upstairs power going and get that back up and running.
Look, folks, it's frustrating. I'm frustrated with it, Sean. We're all frustrated with it, but the bottom line is we're just waiting on parts. It's out of our hands. We can't, we can't manufacture. We're just waiting on these companies to get us the things we need to get the things back up and running. And for whatever reason, we're just having a hard time getting those things in. It's nobody's fault. It's just, it is what it is. You guys have any other questions for any department heads at all? Anybody, or about anything? Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'd like to have a motion to adjourn. Is there a second? All in favor? Guys, have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Be safe.
Okay, again, we gotta set that Zoom meeting up too, so the 20th.
You want to know who do that?
Yeah, I mean, whoever does it, I guess she does. She does? Yeah, okay,
You
yeah.
want to tell her? You
I'll text her right now and tell her, make sure you can do it too if you want, but we'll double dip her.
What's the meeting for?
It's to lay the levy and adopt the budget.
To all of council?
Same, you do it exactly the same as you do a regular council meeting.